All right, it's ready.
All right, Shalom. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Mufaz,
All right, once again, this is another installment of, it's like a sideline precepts. All right, my name, for those of you that don't know, is Tazapanya. All right, from the GMS Cleveland camp. All right, but the thing is, one of the things, I was like touching on, talking about, from the spirit. We're also, tomorrow is going to be, so-called, Memorial Day. With all these, feast days, that the so-called white man Esau set up, or that these heathens set up, it's all about, being in a festive mindset. Those high holy days, aren't solemn assemblies, it's all about, being festive. It's all about, getting drunk, trying to get fucked up, or, trying to get laid and all that. All right, but the Heavenly Father's, we're not dealing with it. All right, so I'm going to get Amos. All right, Amos, 5 and 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. All right, the feast day, that's talking about, that word holiday goes back to a holy day. A day that's supposed to be, set apart. This society, it has, its high holy days, but they're high holy days, on the left-hand side. What am I talking about? I'm talking about, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. Those are the types of holidays, it's time to hit up that, liquor store, or, it's time to holler at the honeys and shit like that. But that's not the purpose of a high holy day. The purpose of a high holy day is to be set apart, or for meditation, reflection, or like the day of atonement, fasting for 24 hours straight, or the Passover, a solemn assembly, or of course with the Passover there's food and drink, but it's kind of like that's why they have the communion in these false churches, because in the communion they call the consecrated host, which is it's kind of like the showbread that the Levites had, or it's something that's supposed to be set aside and holy. So it's technically not the form of food and drink, it's supposed to commemorate commemorate something related to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But this society, with their high holy days, it's all the world. So the Lord's not dealing with it. All right, so back in Amos. All right, verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. You've been at Thanksgiving dinner, or you've been at Easter Sunday dinner, or you've been at Christmas dinner, or what do? They stand in a circle, they hold hands, or talking about God bless, or the hands that prepared this meal, or those worldly, they give you those types of worldly prayers, or that have nothing to do with scripture and prophecy, about peace and earth and all that bullshit. Or the Heavenly Father is not dwelling, he's not dealing, he's not smelling that. Or meaning, he's not in, he's not in the midst, or within, with that madness, giving his approval for all that. Or that's of the devil, that's of the left-hand side. Or with all these feast days. And another thing is, it's also a diversion. It's also there's always seems to be something big going on. Sometimes there's Amos 5 and 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy violence. What you got? You got all these, especially with Christmas and all that. Or you got all these Christmas songs, Christmas carols. Or every single radio station's got to have all these songs with that theme. Or up until a month, like a month before and a month after. Or this wicked holiday and all that. Or which goes back to Saturnalia. Or they got all those songs and all that. or talk about heal the world. Right, that those aren't songs that reach up into the Heavenly Father's ears. Or He's not dealing with that. Another thing is these high, and like I was saying before, as far as like judgment. So verse 24, but let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. All right. So and what else has been happening? There's been a judgment, especially on last year there was this guy going around shooting people on Easter Sunday, which is supposed to be of the Lord. And then this year there was on Valentine's Day there was a school shooting and things like that. So sometimes judgment happens on these holidays, or when people least expect it, or and it also sidetracks people from prophecy. Or people are always in a different mindset, walking around happy go lucky, oh happy holidays, or but they don't know they don't know what's going on. All right, Ecclesiastes. All right, 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. All right, so we're in the house of mourning now, or we're in the house of mourning like right now. All right, because we're not on the same we're not on the same vibration, or as the people in the world. Or we're not thinking about our so-called future and everything. Or the only future we want to talk about, or is the kingdom being established. Or not what type of job we're gonna have. Not the family we're gonna start, but when we're gonna marry. Or we've forsaken all that. Or we don't even desire that. Or we're looking we're looking for something we're looking for something even better. All right, 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Or so that that's because another thing is, how many minutes is on there?
It's 7:30.
Okay. All right, another thing is, while people notice that we're on this different wavelength, or throughout our day to day, or they ask us like they're always like you seem like a really smart guy, what are you gonna do with your life and all that, or because they might see us working in a menial job and all that, or but they know, or they can perceive through the spirit that we're on a higher level, or they're wondering, or why we're not doing big things, or why we're not politicians and all that, or some shit like that, or teachers, or in a high position where we can change things, or so and a lot of people, or look down on us for those reasons as well. Or that's another thing that you're gonna have to deal with as far as tribulation, or as to why or you don't have a good name, all right, because you don't want to because they think that being a part of the society, infiltrating the system is an answer to our problems, and we don't want to do that. So that's another reason why or Jake in the world is going to think that you're evil, or pan to that son, because you're not doing shit like that. Or that happened to me yesterday, actually like the day before. Or those guys, sometimes they have Jake, passing out those petitions and all that. Or and it was on the so-called just cause. But it had to do with that wicked pharmaceutical companies, overcharging people for medicine treatment, or which is wicked. Or but I just asked them, or do you have to be registered to vote in order to sign? And I was like, yeah. The guy was like, yeah, you got to be registered. And I was like, I'm not registered to vote. But then, he had that, that guilt trip disapproval type bullshit. He was like, you're not registered to vote, are you? So, he just like shaked his head. He didn't want to. Trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you feel guilty.
Hey, what's up with
trying
those
to make
people?
you feel like you're like some sort of scumbag, you're a traitor to people and all that. All right, but or that's part of the that can take a toll. That's going to be part of the tribulation. Among other things. All right, he was saying prepare. That's part of that temptation. that you have to prepare your soul for. All right, but you know, just remember, you're the one. All right, that's St. Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? All right, so you know we've forsaken all. Or you know we're not. Or you know we're not. You know we might as well be. We're spiritually we're on like a missing persons. Or yeah, we're spiritual missing persons. Or you know we're not at the same place. You know we're at the same time as or you know the people we know in the world. Or you know we're not doing the same things. Or you know like meaning where were you last weekend because we might used to hit up the club or whatever. We might used to go here or there and all that. Or as far as our families, we're not there. We're not around as much. And when we are, once again, when you're in the spirit, people can tell that you're on some. People can tell that you're on something else. Or spiritually you've forsaken everybody because you're not, or you're there but you're not there. All right, but the thing is, there's going to be a reward, or for all the tribulation, or that's going to come with that. Or so with that, once again, all right, all praise Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakah, our double honors to the apostles of our great millstone, or and salutations and shalom, or to the hopeful elect.
Bob Paul.